No matter what your summer plan is, at Family Dollar, we have what you need to enjoy it even more. If an outdoor field day is your thing, you'll find paperware, snacks, drinks, even mosquito repellent. Going to the beach? Don't forget the beach towels, cooler, and the sunscreen. Or maybe you're planning a barbecue by the pool. Family Dollar has everything you need, like grills, charcoal, beef patties, water toys, and more. Family Dollar, helping you do more.
I get so many emails and calls about CBD, the incredible oil from the hemp plant that's being used to provide relief to millions for joint discomfort, inflammation, and nagging injuries. It's the most talked about alternative health breakthrough in years. The CBD product I always recommend comes from CBD Labs, the gold standard of CBD. CBD Labs oil goes to work fast to relieve your discomfort and deliver the results one thought nearly impossible without a prescription. This powerful oil is not marijuana and contains no THC, the ingredient that gets you high. Oh yeah, CBD Labs oil has also been used to help thousands get a great night's sleep. Don't be fooled by all the imitators. Find out how to get a free bottle while supplies last.
To get your free bottle of CBD Labs CBD oil, 800-413-7451. That's 800-413-7451. Your free bottle for a limited time. 800-413-7451. 800-413-7451.
WQEE 99.1 FM The Key. Home of Southern Sports and Talk. Newnan, Sharpsburg, Franklin.
Hank Arnold here from Coweta Force. Coweta Force is Newman's own addiction recovery support center. We exist to provide recovery support services for individuals and family members who have been impacted by addiction. Our services are no cost, and all of our information is available on our website at www.cowetaforce.org or follow us on Facebook.
Are you tired of slow internet?
Yes.
Are you ready to start the season off with extra reliable, extra fast internet service?
Yes.
In the East Alabama, West Georgia region?
Yes.
No money up front.
Yes.
No credit check.
Of course.
No deposit, no contract.
Yes. Do you offer any government program assistance?
Yes, ma'am. Just for little than $10 a month, you can get good, fast, reliable internet service. And if you're looking for that, please call 706-604-7592. Once again, that's 706-604-7592. Mr. Chris Williams for good, reliable, fast internet.
Are you looking for guidance and direction? Stop on by the House of Light Tuesdays from 12 to 3 and have tea and tarot with Christy. The House of Light is located at 29 Jackson Street in Newnan, Georgia. Call 470-414-6711 for more information.
The House of Light brings clarity to your soul, offering a safe space for healing through our compassionate practitioners, services, classes, and wisdom, plus the tools to support you in our retail space.
Hey folks, this is Mark White with The Mark White Show, and you can tune into The Mark White Show every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. right here on Rock 99, WQEE The Key, the home of Southern Sports and Talk.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the bus. Text and miss your stop. Wait. Text and be late to work. Sorry, I'm late. Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working.
Who, me?
Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The views and opinions of this show and program are not the views and opinions of this station, its management, or its clientele. It's now time for the House of Light presents The Wisdom Cafe, each and every week at this time on 99.1 FM WQEE. Here's this week's special.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tanya Lee from the House of Light. I thought I'd hop on for a few minutes and talk to you about all the cool things that are happening this week at the House of Light. Tomorrow, Sunday, I think we're actually having some healing at the House of Light. Isn't that amazing? Every Sunday, Tanisha comes, and she has an hour of inspiration and guided meditation. So definitely check that out if you need a place to take Mom. The 17th, we're doing on every Wednesday, actually, our wonderful Dr. Rick Chambers. He does Book Sense discussion group. And so it's open to everyone. And each week they'll discuss an article from a magazine, Parabola. I can't say that right, sorry. Great if you can read ahead, but not necessary, as we give a summary and a focus on the discussion. And if you enjoy discussing spirituality, psychology, you need to join this group. So they are there every Wednesday at 1 p.m. The next one is, of course, on the 17th. Let's see what else is going on. Don't forget, we have meditation every Wednesday night, open to everyone. Whether you have meditated or not, because I know I'm a type A squirrel kind of person, and so meditation for me has always been challenging. But these ladies over there are amazing at teaching you the fundamentals and basics of meditation. If you're an experienced meditator, then you're definitely welcome to come and join in the energy at the House of Light. So every Wednesday, 7 p.m., no charge, no RSVP needed, just come. They generally do a guided meditation every week, and it usually ranges in length from about 20 to 30 minutes. So whether you are experienced or new, we want you to come. Ooh, here comes the rain. All right, let's see what else is going on. I know that today we have sound therapy. Is that right? Yes, today is the 11th, correct? No. 12th. Wow. It's the 12th already. Holy moly. Okay. Tarot readings and integrated energy therapy. So tarot readings run from 11 to 4, and integrated energy therapy is from 1 until 5. Then we have Reiki and card reading also today. And the cool thing is Miss Vanya has decided to grace us with teaching a tarot class. So if you've ever been interested in doing your own tarot, then come and see Vanya on Saturday. There's also going to be Reiki healing and card readings available all day. So Mondays were closed. So happy Mother's Day to all of our wonderful, beautiful mothers out there. If you have a mom who just has everything and you're not quite sure what to get her, I would suggest you come on down, check out our retail spot. There is some amazing custom art. There's essential oils, of course, and there's from crystals to sage bundles, all kinds of books and cards and jewelry galore. So if you're still trying to get something for Mom, head over to the House of Light, and there's stuff there for you. On next Tuesday, Tea and Tarot with Miss Christy Benefield. She is amazing. Come have a little sit with her. She can either read your tea leaves or she can read your tarot cards. She's really great. And Donna will be back to do some Lucia Light. So if you're not familiar with Lucia Light, she is an amazing discipline when it comes to relaxation and has had a lot of success with folks with PTSD. So if that's something that you may suffer from, this is a place where you come, you lay on what we call the Restation Lounge. It is a sound-infused lounge, and then there's a beautiful white light that's put in front of your face while your eyes are closed. What it does is it triggers your own imagination. And so the light may be blinking white, but like for me, it's like being inside of a kaleidoscope. So the next thing you know, you're in that beautiful theta state where you're completely relaxed. You're enjoying all of the benefits that it has to offer, and at the same time, Donna is performing Reiki on you. So it is a great discipline for anybody who needs some relaxation. What else have we got? I think that's what we've got. Emotion Code on Wednesday also. Oracle readings and the Book Sense discussion, of course. All right, so let's talk some oils, shall we? All right, so this month, doTERRA is doing some really cool stuff. Am I too far? Okay, thanks. You have the opportunity to try an oil called Nioli. And Nioli is extremely cleansing, but it's also in the family of Melaleuca or tea tree. So it's very, very soothing to the skin as well as cleansing. So I know sometimes tea tree is not our favorite scent in the world. It's very medicinal and wonderful for your skin. But if you're walking around smelling like that, it's not always the best smell. So this one can actually replace the use of your tea tree oil. Let's see, what other oils are we talking about this month? Oh, for dads, guess what? There's stuff from the oil company for dads as well. So it's called Midnight Forest, and it has a number of different tree scents, so pines and spruces, and it's very, I wouldn't exactly say masculine. It's a nice neutral scent, but it is on sale for our fathers, and so it comes with a soap. You can buy the soap with it, and it's got this really neat bag that goes around it, and so you never have that slimy soap. You have a bag that goes right in the shower with you, hangs, it's ready to go. It's good for men and women, so if you're looking for something for Father's Day, because I know Mother's Day is this weekend, but Father's Day is right around the corner. So those are something that's really great for the health-conscious man, because today's products, hygiene products, have lots of phthalates and unhealthy items in it, and so you want to kind of look for a more natural option when you're trying to basically clean up your body. So we want to replace any of those toxic chemicals that we use on a regular basis with something more natural, and essential oils are one of those things. I am also going to be going to convention this year. I know, isn't that fun? I go every year, but this year we are wanting to get everybody involved. So we want to invite anybody who's enthusiastic about learning about essential oils to join us and go to convention. So convention runs, I think we're flying out on like the 11th of September, and then it runs the end of that weekend, and then we'll come home on the 17th. But no better place to learn about true essential oils and the science behind it than directly from doTERRA. So if you're interested in going, reach out to me. Reach out to the House of Light. They always know how to get a hold of me, and I can get you signed up so you can go to convention with us. Utah is beautiful in the fall. Let's see, what else is going on? I meant to bring up my website, but I forgot to do it. So sunscreen. Let's talk about sunscreen. Did you all know that chemical sunscreen actually leaves residue on your body and in the ocean and seas? So most of these petroleum-based products are not what we call reef safe. So what we've done at doTERRA, they took like 3 years to develop a full sun care line, and with that comes face and body, a spray, after sun spray. All of these things are what we call reef safe. So they're made from organic properties, organic constituents that are safe to go into our water stream. They simply, either evaporate out because of the oils, or they are a product that are natural for the ocean. So that's what you want to look for in a sunscreen. And did you know that SPF 30 to 40 is really the best you can get? So even though there's a bunch of chemical options out there that say they're like SPF 100 or what have you, technically from the scientific side of it, you can only get so much protection from a cream or a lotion. And then, of course, don't forget, you do have to reapply on a regular basis. So our oil-based sunscreens last about 4 hours, depending on it. And I've seen some really funny videos when they were testing this. So one of our top enrollers, he was getting to use it before it went public. And so he had his kids put the sunscreen on his back. Well, let's just say that they were not very diligent in covering his back. So you see all these little white handprints all over his back where they had obviously completely missed it. But he, like I said, he had beautiful white polka dots all over him. And so that's a pretty good video. It's very fun. Let's see. What else have I got going on? There's a science thing, Women in Science, which we have highlighted in our annual report. So doTERRA is 15 years old, and our goal is to actually triple our impact by the year 2030. So from our Healing Hands Foundation, we're able to provide microloans and amazing support to all of our growers and their communities. And we've done this for over 1 million people, right? So we want to triple that, right? So 3 million people. We want to be able to positively affect over 3 million people. And that doesn't necessarily mean overseas. Our Healing Hands Foundation works right here in Coweta County as well. We've used it after the hurricane, the hurricane, tornado, and we ended up distributing over 500 emergency kits that they had donated to us. So this is a company that actually has a heart. And so the benefits for using these essential oils reach way farther than just you putting a little drop of oil in your diffuser. These oils are sourced from third world countries and war-torn areas that really need our financial support. And so doTERRA's Healing Hands Foundation is the philanthropic arm that shows that bottle of oil you buy affects so many more people throughout the world. So we have lots of little stories on the website about behind the bottle. So you can learn about the different places that these oils come from. You can also learn about the farmers that are teaching us how they're to be grown, because they've got generations worth of experience. And then we can bring in the financial support as well as our own scientific know-how to create a powerhouse for every one of our oils. The whole idea is to really not impact negatively in any way, shape, or form. Is there any company that you know of that is actually trying to not impact the world in a negative way and still make a profit? I'm going to say there's not too many of them. So that's one of the reasons that I chose to go with doTERRA, and I want anybody out there who's interested in learning about essential oils to reach out. I don't care what company you're with. I don't care what oils you use. I will teach you how to best utilize your different oils. Did you know that there's over 18,000 clinical research just on peppermint alone showing the benefits and the efficacy of all of that? So you never know what oil you've got in your closet or sitting by your sink and how beneficial it can actually be. Let's see, we've got something coming up. Oh, that's convention. I want you guys to go there. Love, Share, Earn. So there's another really cool program that's just been introduced. And what that is if you would like to make money to buy your oils, then we have an amazing sharing program. So you can earn up to $599 in doTERRA dollars. So what that looks like is you sign up with me, place your plain order. There's no enrollment fees any longer. Place your order, get your unique customer number that you can share with your friends and family, and you provide that, and you will get 20% of everything that anybody orders from your link. So it's a really awesome way to get your oils paid for. It'll pay for any product on our thing. There's no stipulations. It'll also pay for a membership if you want to extend your membership for a year. And it will also pay for shipping, tax, all of it. doTERRA dollars work just like cash on the doTERRA website. So for more information, be sure and reach out, or just go to doTERRA.com. And then when you're signing up, just put Tanya Lee as your sponsor, and I will get in touch with you, get you a goodie bag, get you some training. I'll put you in some of our amazing educational websites and Facebook groups, and you can learn all the ways to use your oils. Do you have an oil? Do you have a favorite oil?
I like peppermint.
Peppermint?
Mm-hmm.
So do you know what peppermint is good for?
No, what is it?
Peppermint is excellent for circulation. It's also, if you have any kind of a headache or anything, it's going to open up all of the your vascular system to help reduce inflammation in the brain. So it's going to, like, around your head, that's where you usually feel it. So you can add a little bit of peppermint, and it will help reduce all that pain. I do a blend. I call it my headache roller, and it's peppermint, frankincense, and lavender. Those three together will knock out your headaches. So I have suffered with migraines most of my life. They're hormonal, and then after I had my kids, it was even worse. So I was taking all that horrible medication. It would just knock me out. I'd be asleep the whole time. So what I did is learned about how to apply it. And so I had that roller. I carried it around forever. I think I still have one in my car. You roll it on your head, and about an hour later, you do it again. And if you can catch that headache at the very beginning, then that roller will take care of it. So no more icky medication that makes you feel groggy and that type of thing. So, yes, I love my peppermint for sure. So our peppermint is called Mentha Pepperita. Pretty cool. It's edible, so it is ingestible. You can use it aromatically and definitely use it topically. Now, remember that peppermint is a little tingly, so you want to keep it away from your eyes, your ears, that kind of thing. Our peppermint comes from the leaves and the flowering tops of the plant. There's 24 species and hundreds of varieties that grow natively in Asia, Africa, Australia, and North America. So I think it's just one of those cool oils that have been around forever. It was first described by a Swedish botanist, Carl Linnaeus, in the 18th century. Pretty cool. So we get ours primarily from USA and India. It takes about 3 pounds of material to make one 15 ml bottle. The chemistry of it is cleansing, cooling, and soothing. So if you're into the science part, excuse me, sorry about that. The main constituents inside of our bottle, you can actually see the science behind it. So it's got methone, methanol, and then cinnalol, which is a eucalyptol. Peppermint's scientific name, again, Mentha Pepperita, comes from an ancient Greek mythology. Myth, also known as mentha. This was the nymph transformed into sweet-smelling mint by Queen Persephone. So we're not talking about new fad type things. We're talking about essential oils have been around since the beginning of time. We're just now really learning about the benefits of different essential oils. So I use them for cooking too. So during the holidays, I'll make peppermints, like, the twisted peppermints. You can make those, the dinner mints. And it is the best breath freshener you've ever had in your life. So there's no chemicals in it. It's straight peppermint. One little beadlet, which is a quarter of a drop, sits on your tongue, and the next thing you know, you're breathing clear. Your breath is great, and if you were feeling a little nauseous, it'll also take away your nausea. So lots of cool things with our beautiful peppermint. What is one of my favorites? I think one of my favorites is called bergamot, and it is a citrus, but it is different than most citruses. So it's a soft, minty citrus. Okay, so I know that sounds funny, but it is definitely an oil that everybody should use because it's really great for emotional support. So if you are having a stressful day or your significant other is having a stressful day, then you want to pick up some bergamot. Its ability to both uplift and relax, and it is a very delicate plant smell. It's not super citrusy, but it does have some amazing emotional qualities. So one of my Wonder Woman blends, I do basil and bergamot together, and you put those two on, and you have just such a surge of energy and positivity that you're ready to take on the day. So anybody who's out there wanting to learn more about oils, come on down to the House of Light. We have oil classes available. I do Aroma Touch on demand, so just call and schedule. And then learn more about how all these natural and amazing disciplines can help you live a happier life. That's the whole deal. Yeah. Any other questions? Do you have any questions for me?
Let's see here.
I
Now, how can I, besides becoming a work under you, how can I get myself some of these great products from you?
From me.
Yes.
You can give me a call. My name is Tanya Lee. My phone number is 678-877-7630. Check out my website. It's mydoterra, doterra.com/Tanya Lee. Now, my name's spelled a little funny, so it's just TANALEE. And I will get you hooked up because there's lots of really cool and fun ways to use oils this summer.
Definitely so, with the summer coming up and everything. And speaking of that, I want to know about the Holistic Chamber of Commerce and what's going on
How
there.
could I forget that? Yes, I am the president of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce as well. We just had our big event 2 weekends ago at Ashley Park, where we had all kinds of practitioners out. This month we went to a new chiropractor. There's a new chiropractor in Tyrone, Corrective Chiropractic. Dr. Wade is great. He's got some science behind his stuff, and he's got some really fun tools. So check out our Facebook page. It's called Your Professional Tribe on Facebook, and that we can show you so many different options for healthcare outside of the traditional medical arena. Next month, we're looking for a philanthropic opportunity. I think we're going to try and do something either with Bridging the Gap or Backpack Buddies. So remember, there's a lot of kids out there right now that are going to be getting out of school, but that don't have enough food at home. Look at the cost of groceries nowadays.
I know, really.
So if we can help with feed some of these kids over the summer, that's what Backpack Buddies does. So we want to support them in any way we can, make sure that they get plenty of donations and that all of our little kiddos in Coweta County are fed through the summer, even though they're not at school. So those are the things that we want to do. And then we'll be at Water Tree in June. Water Tree is a local company. They've been around for quite a while, actually. And they are going to teach us about living water.
Cool.
So whether you realize it or not, the bottled water that you get is pretty much so dead. So
yes.
Yeah. So we'll be learning a lot about water in the upcoming months.
Sounds good. Well, I tell you what, it's been another productive House of Light show and Wisdom Cafe. And we got some wisdom today on some oils, treatments, and the Holistic Chamber of Commerce. And how can someone become a member of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce?
So it's rather simple, actually. You just go to holisticchamberofcommerce.com, and then you go to sign up. There's two options. You can do a monthly option, or you can do a pay once. It's $333. That's for the whole year. You become a member of our tribe. You also get access to our international organization, which is a much bigger organization. So if you have anything you'd like to share with the world, they help make sure that it gets put in front of a larger audience. That's it. Sign up online, look for the Atlanta Newman chapter, and join us. I think we're the last chapter in Georgia. So come on, we need to get bigger, and we do better together.
Sounds good. And that's been another show right here on 99.1 FM WQEE.
Thank you.
You've been listening to the House of Light presents the Wisdom Cafe on 99.1 FM WQEE. The House of Light, a wellness center at 29 Jackson Street here in Newnan, is a place for people to relax and find true healing. For additional information, 407-414-6711. Remember to tune in next week for another healing message from the House of Light presents the Wisdom Cafe right here on 99.1 FM WQEE.